Thoughts on the match?
I mean, obviously, great. It's great to be back home after long off season. I would say. I know we opened up in Montreal last week, but there's no place like home. So it was important for us. We talked all week to come out, especially set the tone early with just the energy that we brought on the field. And I thought that from the start, I think the guys, we pressed very high. We had a very good 45 minutes. We created a lot of chances. I thought the second half, we started a little bit slow. I think we were a little bit slow moving the ball through the midfield. And then there were different kind of shifting momentums. But I think in the end, I give a lot of credit to my players. We stuck in the game plan for 90 minutes, and we got a great win, clean sheet. And not only was it important for us to start the new season here, knowing it's in front of our home fans, but also our assistant coach today, Leo, his wife was giving birth to the third kid, Antonella, so we said, let's get a win for our fans and also for him. So it was great. We can all celebrate tonight.
Lauren?
Frank, could you talk about Paulo's game tonight?
Yeah, I mean, Paulo was super, but I think it was the whole team just was ready to play, was focused, and for me, I was happy because there was a big improvement in the things that we worked on all week in training from the last game. I thought that we were sharp from the beginning. Our ball movement was very good. Our rotation in the middle, because they were playing 5 in the middle, and we had to work very hard in our rotation, and our discipline had to be spot on. And I think the thing was, our ball movement was very good, because they're a team that they congest the middle, they press right away in transition to win the ball, and it was important for us that the ball movement was quick to get out of spaces and attack out wide, which we did the first half. Down the left side, we had a lot of opportunities, and we talked about that. So Paulo's game was super, but the rest of the team also helped. That's important. That the victor is the teams,
Jeff?
Frank, knowing that Philly has had some defensive struggles the first 2 games of the season, did you feel like with them coming out in a 3-5-2 that you were going to be able to exploit the defense even more on the counterattack like the team showed, especially in the first half?
Yeah, I mean, definitely. We talked about that. We worked on both scenarios, because at home they played 3-5-2, but they had Williams, who was missing, and I think he has more of the ability now to push forward a lot and recover, but also with Gomez, because when they spread out, he's the deep guy, the pivot guy that drops in the middle and becomes the 4th player for them. So we talked about the opportunities on when we win it, to look to play more direct to the forwards, because there would be space, especially if they played with 3 and they pushed numbers up. But also we did a good job with Gomez, because when he drops deep, he's a pivot guy. He's a guy that dictates the tempo for them out of the back, and I thought that the team worked extremely hard, not only looking to play forward at times and when the space was there, but also defensively. Both front runners, whether it was Patrick or Dominic, came in and helped out when Saba was dropping deep to get the ball.
Seth?
Frank, did you feel like you were able to pretty much dictate throughout the game?
I thought the first half we came out, and I thought that we had the rhythm in the game. I felt it changed the second half. I thought that I think we came out sluggish a little bit, and our ball movement wasn't as sharp. We were a little bit casual, and then we turnovers, and I think they're a good team in transition. But then I think that the momentum changed again. But the important thing is that we were disciplined. The back line played really well. I mean, I talk about the team, but you look at not only you talk about Paulo, but also Corey in the back, and all the guys. It was just a whole team effort, and we set certain goals, and it was good to keep a clean sheet, because when we do, we know that we'll have an opportunity to create chances with this team.
JJ?
Specifically, could you talk about what Corey was like in the last 10 minutes, just helping stave that attack off from Philly?
Yeah, I mean, they pushed numbers forward, and we knew that, and we had a couple opportunities on the break now to put the game away. And when you don't, you take risk on one side. They pushed the game, so we felt that we were going to catch them. We had 2 or 3 good chances. It's just the final pass just wasn't there to put the game away, and Corey was tremendous. His experience, and it was huge tonight.
Ben?
Coach, I don't think Dominic scored on a header last year, 12 goals. So Is it really nice to see the evolution of a striker, not just a speed guy anymore when he scores a goal like he did today?
Yeah, in the box, it was great for him to, you know, the whole build up, and then, you know, I think at times in the game he drifts out wide and he comes deep to get the ball, and a lot with Patrick too. So it's very important that this guys work together. You know, we work on this all the time in training, and you know, when he stays higher up the pitch and in the middle, you know, I think that there's opportunity on the break, but also when we do get wide now, you know, that we work a lot on playing balls behind the defenders because of his space and he can beat them there. But it was great that now that he was able to finish a play like that in the air, because normally that's not one of his strengths, you know. But it was great to see that, you know, that his timing, the jump, the way he had it, the ball was perfect.
We're going to take two more. We'll go Michael and then James.
How do you feel about the performance of your keeper today?
The performance of the keeper was solid.
Thank
Very
you.
happy.
Frank, the club got off last year with 4 points in 2 games and then proceeded to slide a bit. What do you think are some of the keys to ensuring the team continues to play well, keep positive momentum?
We got to continue to work. You know, this is early in the season. It's a long season, so if we want to get better and continue to win, the sacrifices we make in training, the work that we put in, the price that we pay, the little things that we do, you know, we need to keep working harder and harder every day. We need to improve and continue on we've done, because it's early on. So, you know, it's fantastic that we won at home and we had, you know, 4 points now, 1 point on the road in 3, but now we got to continue to work because the road is long, and we need to reach the objectives that we set before, but you're not going to do that without hard work. That's the only answer I can tell you. So we need to stay focused and keep working because it's one game.
Thanks, guys.